administrative segregation, they call it super seg. I mean, shackles, 2 pair of cuffs, master lock, iron locks and chain. And that's 25 years now.
Unfortunately for him, he lost his gamble. And now he's back in prison. My bet is that's where he'll be until he dies. And the people of Texas will not mourn him at all.
This program contains dramatizations of a real fugitive hunt. Certain names, images, and details have been changed. Your discretion is advised.
A troubled teen commits a crime that will forever change his life.
He thought this world was going to be fair. Somebody didn't teach him right.
I was 16 years old. They sent me to Florida's most violent prison.
Fearing for his safety, he breaks out.
You can't expect to escape and not have to pay your price for doing it.
I thought I was gonna die out there.
Oh, you need to get out of my car.
He uses his charm to stay one step ahead of the law.
It is not surprising that he was able to get strangers to help him.
But his freewheeling new life could be his ultimate downfall. No criminal wants to go to prison, so some go on the run. This is the story of how one man almost got away with it. Summer 1979.
Nielsen,
Bloomington, California.
welcome back.
16-year-old Robert Wayne Nielsen is in juvenile hall again.
You're here.
My stepfather became abusive when I was 6.
Enjoy your stay.
I started running away, shoplifting, breaking in cars to sleep.
Even though Nielsen's mother left his stepfather when he was 13, it was too late for this rebellious teen.
I couldn't get out of the cycle that I had established.
When you get there, I want you to talk to Jill. She has something lined up for you in the kitchen.
Oh my God, Mom. I'm not gonna be a busboy on a cruise ship.
Listen, Bobby, this is a good opportunity for you.
Nielsen's mother refuses to give up on her son.
You're not gonna get another.
All right.
And you promised me you're gonna get on that boat.
I promise.
My mother used to work for the Carnival Cruise Lines in Miami. And through her connections, she had arranged for me to get a job. So I was supposed to report to this person for this job.
It's all gonna work out.
He makes his way from California to Florida, but Nielsen never makes it home to the boat.
Yeah, I got a good feeling about it too.
Instead, he stops to visit some old friends in Orlando and gets sidetracked.
I'm on my way to Miami. My mom got me this job. It's gonna be a lot of babies.
Wait. How about you make some real money with us? Pushing some snow. Really?
Nielsen blows off the job interview and spends the next several weeks dabbling in a life of crime, partying, and drugs.
I wasn't hurting anybody. I wasn't committing physical crimes against anybody. I was basically just sneaking around, trying to stay alive.
So did you get her number or not?
But on August 31st, 1979, Nielsen takes it one step too far.
There was nobody in the store. I looked over the counter in case the clerk had passed out or something. The cash drawer was open.
Yo, Kenny, keep an eye out.
Nielsen's criminal instincts immediately kick in.
Hey,
As I was pulling the money out of the drawer, the clerk came from around the corner.
stop! Stop!
I wasn't in there but a minute. It was just a spur of the moment thing, and if I could take it back, I would. I got $143 out of this stuff.
The two friends make a quick getaway. But police paint a very different picture of what happened that night. Detectives claim that the two young teenagers entered the store intent on robbing it, with their faces partially hidden.
Give me the money in the register safe now! Open the safe!
I don't have the combination of that. Oh, you don't have the combination of the safe.
Basically, he held her at knife point and told her that I need you to open up the cash register.
Give me the money in the register!
Okay.
According to police, keys, the suspects clean out the cash register. Then they cut the phone line and bolt out of the store.
Once you commit a felony with a weapon, the degree of the felony becomes higher.
Tell me what happened.
For Detective John Cessnat, this isn't a crime to be taken lightly.
And all of a sudden, they just come up to the register and he pulls out a knife.
Well, you gotta imagine yourself at the other end of that knife. Fear sets in, you don't know what the guy's gonna do, you don't know what's gonna happen, he's capable of just cutting you for no reason at all. People get hurt.
He thought he was fooling me with that stocking thing over his face, but I could see right through that.
Wait, you know who this was?
The victim said that she knew who it was.
Take a look at these.
He frequented the neighborhood, he frequented that store.
No. That's him, all right.
Bobby Nelson.
Right away, he knows what kind of delinquent he's dealing with.
He had a previous record, he had stolen a motorcycle and got caught joyriding, so he was known on the street as being a pretty streetwise individual.
Cessnat is a well-respected cop in the area. The first thing he does is get in touch with his confidential informants, the other neighborhood kids.
They talked about robbing this liquor store over there by the roller rink.
I told the kids in the neighborhood area to keep an eye out for him. There was 2 outstanding warnings, one for armed robbery and one for committing a felony with a weapon.
No one's gonna know about this, right? Not from me.
Less than 100 miles away, Nielsen is laying low in Cocoa Beach, waiting for the dust to settle. But after just 2 weeks, the amateur thief makes a critical mistake. He returns to Orlando, and Detective Cessnat's legwork pays off.
Yeah, I just saw him roll by here in an orange Camaro.
Soon after, Nielsen gets pulled over.
Just chill. Be cool, man. Dude, afternoon, gentlemen. Can I see your ID?
I had a California driver's license. It was a legitimate driver's license, it was just in a different name.
And looked straight out and I knew who it was.
Can you step on out of the car?
He spoke my real name.
Nice try, Nelson. You're being booked on robbery. What are you talking about?
They booked me on robbery. I told him I didn't rob anybody.
With one too many strikes against him, the young teen is tried as an adult. His mother and sister come out from California to support him. During the trial, Nielsen maintains his innocence.
I didn't have a knife, and I didn't cut a phone cord.
That's just not the truth. There are other evidence that they presented.
And I believe this happened because she was negligent. So in order to preserve her job, she embellished what happened, and that changed it from a theft to a robbery.
But the jury doesn't buy his story. Nielsen is convicted of armed robbery and sentenced to 25 years in prison. His family is devastated.
It was like the world flipped upside down for our family. It was unbelievable. It was almost like a death.
It was $143.
His life, to me, was like, it's gone. How can somebody throw a young person in prison for that long? I don't understand it. The punishment did not fit the crime.
You can't do this to him!
He's got to be responsible for his actions, and he's going to jail for it. He thought this world was going to be fair, and his life was going to be fair. Somebody didn't teach him right.
16-year-old Nielsen is shipped off to Sumter Correctional Institution, known for being one of Florida's most violent prisons.
I was very worried. How is he going to survive in an adult prison?
They have more killings, more rapes, more armed assaults, more riots than any other prison in the state of Florida.
Prison life wasn't easy. And being a 16-year-old white person in a jail like that, you might not survive.
I'm Zendaya, I play Rue, and
Pitmasters. For the next 6 days, this is where you'll sleep, this is where you'll eat, and this is where you'll be cooking some of the best damn barbecue of your life. All new Pitmasters, Monday night at 9.
Is your shower trying to tell you something? Is getting in and out of the bathtub becoming a safety concern? Are you worried about the cost of a bathroom remodel that could go on for weeks and weeks? Well, now you can have a gorgeous new bathroom shower with a one-day jacuzzi bath remodel that's safer at a price you can afford.
It's incredible that they were able to do this in one day. Oh my gosh. It is beautiful. Oh, you have to see it. It was amazing how they fixed that bathroom in a day. You know what I like also? It's easy to clean.
Jacuzzi has been making water feel great for more than 70 years, so you know it's a brand you can trust, and their products come with a lifetime warranty for a style you'll love for years to come.
I've had a great experience from start to finish. I wish I would have done this 5 years ago.
There has never been a better time to buy. We're waiving all installation costs and postponing all payments for up to 1 year. There are so many designs to choose from, including my Christina Preferred collection. Plus, we offer free, personalized, in-home design services to build the bath you've always wanted, right in your own space. And let's talk about accessories. From soft close shower doors and adjustable shower heads to features like grab bars and custom seats that combine safety and style to keep you feeling comfortable and independent for years to come. Plus, cleanup's a breeze with no grimy grout and no scrubbing. It just rinses clean. It's never been easier. Get your free design consultation, schedule your one-day installation, and start loving your new bathroom shower right away.
Call now and get zero installation cost, zero money down, zero payments with no interest for up to a year. Go to jacuzzibathremodel.com or 800-714-3034. That's 800-714-3034. Call now. Unhand me! Unhand me! What is going on here? I've done nothing wrong! I've done nothing wrong!
Impractical Jokers, all new Thursdays at 10 on TBS.
If you've been in an accident that wasn't your fault, you could be entitled to potentially significant financial compensation. But that potential financial compensation could be a lot more significant when you have a legal professional fighting for you that only gets paid when you win. When you call that number on your screen, you'll find out how much your case could be worth for free and get connected to a professional who can help. And if you don't get paid, the attorneys don't get paid, and I don't get paid. So pick up that phone and call the number on your screen now. I said right now. Call now, not later now. I don't hear the phone ringing. Listen, I'd call you, but I don't have your number. I know you're watching. Yes, you. Just pick up the phone and call.
To get a windfall, you first need to call. Call your favorite attorney now. He called you, but he doesn't have your number.
800-681-5136. That's 800-681-5136.
Every month on TNT.
May 1980, Sumter Correctional Institution. 16-year-old Robert Nielsen has just arrived at one of Florida's most dangerous prisons.
I'm seeing people get stabbed, I'm seeing people get hit in the head. I've been stabbed, I've been hit in the head. I've been jumped. I don't even know what's all about. It was ugly. For the next several years, Nielsen's life is repeatedly threatened. He struggles to stay alive.
My brother is one of the most mentally strong people that I've ever met.
I've seen guys with just a few years end up killing somebody in here in self-defense and end up getting a life sentence for it. Rather than hurt somebody in here trying to survive, I took it upon myself to get out of there.
life in constant danger. He sets his mind on one goal: escape. The question is, how? 2 years later, Nielsen is transferred to Avon Park Correctional Institution. Maximum and lower security inmates.
So there's a permanent fence. We just wait till it's dark after dinner.
Here, a plan finally begins to take shape. He's recruited a fellow prisoner named Hippie. January 2nd, 1983. As Florida braces for one of the coldest winters on record, 19-year-old Nielsen realizes it's the perfect time to set his plan in motion.
Being that it was wintertime, it gets dark early. After we eat, we're allowed to wander until they clear the yard. We just started walking the track, which follows the perimeter fence around the prison. And our decision was that we were going to jump this fence in the corner of the prison.
That corner fence separates the high security section from the minimum security side.
Even though they have the same perimeter security on that side, they get to stay out longer because of their security level.
The two inmates have to work fast.
They just hit the fence.
Now, their strategy is to wait until it gets dark before scaling 2 more perimeter fences. This will be challenging. The perimeter fences are surrounded by barbed wire and gun towers.
I just got word 2 maximum security inmates climbed the fences in the minimum security yard.
As Nielsen and Hippie attempt to blend in with the minimum security inmates, they get some bad news.
We're good. I think we're too.
Hey man.
Gig. Somebody's gonna run out that corner fence. Riders you out to the car.
Be on the lookout for 2 white males.
10 more. Oh, we shoot? Or we can wait another minute?
And I kind of took that as a cue. It was just a mad dash for freedom. Do or die.
By the time the inmates reach the perimeter fence, tower guards have spotted them. They unleash a barrage of gunfire.
My jacket is wrapped up in the barbed wire. And I had to pull myself loose from the fence. I'm thinking I gotta get off that fence before I get shot on. So I tore myself loose and hit the ground. I don't even remember touching the second fence. I was super determined to get away.
Nielsen and Hippie sprint into the massive wooded area that borders the prison.
The gun trucks came behind us and started shooting into the wood. And I could hear the buckshot hitting the leaves and the trees and everything around me.
The 2 prisoners run deep into the woods until the sound of gunfire subsides.
What the hell are we supposed to do now? I'm going in.
Nielsen has no idea that what lies ahead is 40 miles of swampland. For the next 3 days, temperatures continue to drop.
I need you to get that out to all your squad.
Frustrated law enforcement have lost the fugitives' trail. They no longer know if they're dead or alive.
I've never been so cold. And if I would have saw law enforcement out there, I would have flagged them down.
How big is this thing?
I thought I was gonna die out there.
Just go!
I'm keeping the sun behind me so I can keep my direction. I'm trying to find my way out of the swamp.
Come on, we gotta keep going.
Finally back on dry land, they reach a clearing and spot a campsite.
Oh my god, food! Here, try to open this. Yes. Here. Oh, hurry.
They luck out and even find some dry clothes.
Bring the chest.
And we came out on the highway and I started hitchhiking. Got a ride to Vero Beach.
As soon as they hit the coast, Nielsen heads for the water.
I wanted to get in the salt water to get this mud out of my cuts.
As Nielsen soaks in his newfound freedom, Hippie wanders off to explore.
I think at that moment, I actually relaxed for the first time and felt that I was free.
I am not surprised that he was successful at escaping. When he sets his mind to something, he goes for it.
Nielsen's feeling refreshed and ready to move on.
So, Bobby, man, you gotta get out of here now.
I guess he went up in somebody's backyard and they called the police.
Alright, console this. We got company. Gentlemen, you have their pockets.
Hippie is quickly busted for trespassing and placed in the cop car to be taken to the station.
I know my right name.
So the officer turned around to me and asked me if I wanted to go with him. And I said, go with him for what? He said, well, I know you're with him.
I just met him hitchhiking. He was already in the car when they picked me up.
Nielsen knows Hippie is done for. He will be too if he can't talk his way out of this.
Tell me some idea.
No, I was swimming in the ocean and I got bugs. Jack took my stuff off the beach.
The officer agrees to let Nielsen go, under one condition.
We'll get your prints taken and we'll let you go.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
All right, here comes Jim.
They said they wanted my prints on file in case a crime occurred in their community.
Nielsen manages to stay calm.
All right, officer.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
You too.
But he knows that as soon as the police discover Hippie's a fugitive, they'll be back for him. He needs to put as much distance between himself and the beach as possible. But he doesn't get far.
It's no accident we're here.
What do you think is going on?
These victims are gonna end up being aliens.
Old school online security tools leave you half protected. Get NordVPN with the next-gen antivirus. Avoid online scams, malware, and phishing. Get NordVPN today.
In my 30s, health was about how I looked. Now it's about how I live. With new innovations like Dose for Cholesterol, people now have options to take their cholesterol health into their own hands.
As I get older, I want to feel good doing the things I love. And Dose is a big part of that.
Yeah, dude, that doesn't look good.
I know what to do. Go to cashnetusa.com. I can apply in minutes, and if approved, I can have the money as soon as the same business day.
Go to cashnetusa.com to apply for the money you need.
St. Francis of Assisi says, we start by doing what's necessary. Then we do what's possible. And suddenly, we're sitting here in our second veteran village. Nothing is impossible. When you take somebody off the street, it's a lot more than that. They need all the help. The big question for us, can we do that? And we said, yes, we have to. You know why? Because it's unacceptable to leave one homeless veteran on the street.
Rain cancels plans. The Bearskin Heavy Storm Rain Jacket cancels rain. Fishing? Back on. Hunting? Back on. Oh dear. Metal detecting? If that's your thing, back on. Alright. The Bearskin Heavy Storm Rain Jacket comes with rainstallation technology that locks out wet weather to keep you dry. Rain shouldn't decide your day. Get 60% off and free delivery with
How to choose a blunt injury firm? How about the firm with the most doctor lawyers in the nation? Choosability and
Certainty matters. So when you need the right high-quality promotional products, printed perfectly and guaranteed to arrive on time, that's the certainty of 4imprint. Wow your clients, nail your next event, or inspire your team by visiting 4imprint.com. 4imprint, for certain.
January 1983, Vero Beach, Florida. 19-year-old Robert Nielsen escaped from 3 days ago. His accomplice has just been arrested, and he knows he'll be identified soon. But his escape comes to a screeching halt. The desperate fugitive decides to take a gamble.
You need to get out of my car.
So I slammed the door and I said, look, I've escaped from prison. I need you to get me away from here.
I'm not gonna hurt you. I just need a ride, please. You put me in jail for 25 years. I'll look 16.
He uses his charm to keep the driver calm.
And I'm telling her who I am. I told her my name, I told her the prison I escaped from.
What do you want me to do?
Just get me out of here. I was just trying to get back to my mom.
This place appears to be surrounded by cops.
She decides to drive Nielsen back to her house.
I'm gonna go get medicine. I'll be back.
So I'm like, I don't know how this is going to turn out.
For all Nielsen knows, she's inside calling police, but he's got nowhere to go. Then her husband walks out.
He asked me what was going on, and I told him. And that was my problem.
It's not. I just took a chance on her.
Nielsen's young age and harsh sentence play on the man's sympathies.
He's sorry, I'm going to help you get away from here. I can take this far as Cocoa Beach.
Yeah, that's cool. That's perfect.
My brother's very charming and charismatic. It is not surprising that he was able to get strangers to help him along his escape.
Got any money?
Thank you. Wow. Here I am.
Take that as you travel, mate. I don't know their names. I appreciate it. I thank them for helping me.
One thing's clear. Nielsen needs to get out of Florida, and there's only one place he wants to go. Home.
My plan was to go to California to see my mother and my sisters, because I hadn't seen them since I've been incarcerated in Florida. That's all I've ever tried to do was just get home to my family.
We were so close, and family was very important. My mom would always tell us that blood was thicker than water.
Even though he knows it's risky, Nielsen decides to call his mother for help.
Whenever an individual escapes from a facility where he's been incarcerated, one of his first places he's going to go back to is home.
First, she didn't know if I'd been killed out there. But when she heard from me, knew that I was okay and that I got away, she would leave.
I'll tell you more later. We're trying to get the bus back.
She wanted me to get out of Florida because she was afraid they'd kill me. She wanted me to come home.
Don't worry about it.
Robert was his mom's prince. He was her everything. I mean, he was her only son.
I love you too.
He just knew he could always depend on her. She was his mom.
Nielsen leaves Florida undetected. A week later, he arrives in Barstow, California. Although it's the first place authorities might look for him, he heads straight to his mom's house.
Yeah, no, it's a great place. You're gonna love it.
My brother walks through the door,
Also,
and I dropped the phone when I turned around and saw his face.
March 4th, 1983. All of Nielsen's fears are about to be played out.
I was sitting in the truck, and I saw some cop cars go by, and I got a feeling that something was about to happen. Sharon's brother was a police officer.
also special enrollment periods, including if you lose your group coverage, stop working, or move. Aetna offers Medicare Advantage plans, starting at a $0 monthly plan premium. So call for your free Medicare coverage assessment today. Call 1-844-730-6899. If you've been in an accident that wasn't your fault, your favorite attorney has a message for you. Collision, calamity, catastrophe, are you innocent, faultless, or above reproach? If you want money, you need an attorney. You need a bulldog. But finding one, it's laborious, it's strenuous, it's stupefying. That's why you gotta call the number on your screen now. They'll help you connect to a legal expert. You have questions, they have answers. They know legalese, the legal, the jargon, and the argot. They'll even tell you how much money your case could be worth. 300,000, 2 million, 86,491, all sorts of numbers. Slip and falls, work accidents, car, truck, bus, motorcycle, motorbike, e-bike, tandem bike. These bulldogs will make sure people pay. And if you don't get paid, the attorneys don't get paid, and I don't get paid. So I can tell you, I implore you, I beseech you to pick up that phone and call now to see what your case could be worth. 800-515-5706. April 1983. Escape convict Robert Nielsen has been enjoying his freedom for the past 3 months. Thanks to his well-off drug dealing girlfriend, Sharon. But authorities are now outside her door, and she has no
Really, some people are still under the rubble and that situation is developing. We are expecting more from the authorities about this attack that has killed 15 people so far in the town of Lemberg, in the Fars province, to the south of the country. But we have also a wave of attack that took place just less than an hour ago, about 40 minutes ago. Here in Tehran, we had at least 7 loud explosions in West.
Brings an end to the 12-day war. In January 2026, growing unrest inside Iran leads to anti-government protests. These are framed by some as coordinated by external forces, and by others as spontaneous uprisings in response to poor economic conditions. Seeing a possible opportunity for regime change, Trump encourages Iranians who oppose the government to continue their uprising.
To all Iranian patriots, keep protesting, take over your institutions if possible, help is on its way.
But that help never arrives. Instead, the US begin moving military assets throughout the region. Israel, though not at the table, is also talking to the United States.
The narrative that is pushed by the Israelis that depicted Iran as so weak that just a small push would cause the government there to either collapse and implode or lead to their capitulation. They're already so weak. Look at all of the protests inside the country. They're about to fall. Why don't you just do a little bit and then you can take credit for the entire collapse of this regime? But it was a complete miscalculation.
For weeks, the US and Iran seem to be edging close to a deal in Geneva. Oman's Minister of Foreign Affairs and Chief Mediator, Bedr al-Busaidi, is optimistic a deal is within reach. But on February 28, 2026, on the eve of the agreement being signed, Israel and the United States launch a full-scale attack on Iran. Diplomacy is over. and Washington has a stark warning for Tehran.
Lay down your arms. You will be treated fairly with total immunity, or you will face certain death. I think President Trump made a good effort to try to start a new set of negotiations and didn't work. So I think he took the negotiations to the next level or to a different dimension and used military force as a matter of trying to compel the Iranians to a better solution.
But for many in Iran, they believe Israel finally convinces Washington to do what it couldn't do alone.
So it is now apparent that the United States had intentions or was persuaded by the Israelis to go into policies that from any analytical perspective does not even serve the interests of the United States. At the end of the day, the current war serves only the interests of Netanyahu, not the American people, not the United States government, and certainly not the people of our region.